always used to say, if a teacher gave you a study guide for a test, you'd take the study guide, you prepare, you take the test. Well, I'm the study guide. I have taken the test. Are you gonna listen to me or not?
The 2026 NBA Finals MVP is the captain, Jalen Brunson.
Five points. You know, life is not perfect, but there are perfect moments. And there's one right there.
You get there, you gotta jump. Tie your goddamn shoe. Every time you come out here, I tell you to tie your shoe.
It was all mental. He was just trying to see where I was mentally. And he pushed me and pushed me.
How many? Do I tell you stop? Go.
Come on, Jay.
Here we go.
Walking.
Or does he walk? Let's go right here. Full speed. Left hand now, crossover, finish to the right.
Get tough, Jay. Come on.
That mental part of it was huge for me because I didn't really think about it until I got older. I was like, half the stuff I'm doing now is easy.
Yeah,
because
I've been doing it. It's incredible.
Go. Full speed. Good. Good. Change direction on the break. One-on-one. Go. Ginobili. Go.
Too small, too slow. He's heard all that. But like I keep saying to people, he's one of 8 people in the history of Illinois to win over 100 games in high school. He's won over 100 games in college. He won 2 gold medals. So at the end of the day, if you keep doubting him, he keeps winning.
Sprint back, son.
One more.
Brunson drives, foul, shot is up, count it, and one! Jalen Brunson with another answer.
Talk about the journey you've been on and how it has reached this point now where you're on.
Set the high pick up here as he stepped up top to keep Mario Elie from going.
Starks for 3, yes. John Starks unconscious here in the 4th quarter.
There's something unique, special, and yet absolute about sports. No matter how much you wanted to win or how hard you prepared, if the ball is slippery or you're having a bad day or there's a special defense that's playing that you're not used to or that is a surprise to you, it may be what causes you to not play as well as you'd hoped. And all people will remember is your performance on game day. And that is the absolute part about sports, especially in an age where everyone has a microphone, a camera, and they can go online and call someone like John Starks a bum because he went 2 for 18 or whatever in the most important game of the season, forgetting it was John Starks that was the reason why they were up 3-2 in 1994 in the first place.
Ewing rebounds, and here comes Starks. Starks all the way. Oh, what a move by John Starks. In the 4th quarter, Starks for 3. Yes, John Starks keeping the Knicks alive.
For any of us that's had the opportunity to either play sports with our fathers watching or play sports under the tutelage as a coach-player relationship under our fathers, the first thing you learn about being an athlete is that you need mental toughness. that you have to be mentally strong, that when things aren't going well, you have to be able to focus. You have to dig deep when you're tired, when the referees are not calling the game fairly, in your opinion. If the ball is wet, you have to find a way to overcome that and not become the kind of person that whines or makes excuses. And that's essentially why it's so incredibly important for young boys particularly to be raised with, if not solely by, their fathers.
He always used to ask me, is this what you want to do for a living? So no matter what mood I was in, the answer was always yes.
Hey, Ma, can we have the ice cream cones?
Huh?
Can you have the ice cream cones?
No, we have ice cream cones at home.
But I want it though. This one's different.
No, we have some at home, Kifan.
I'm getting this one. I don't care what you say.
You don't have any money.
I don't care. You're buying it.
When did he start asking you that?
Probably like 7th grade.
Kifan, I said I'm not buying those.
Well, we're getting it.
You get there, you gotta jump. Tie your goddamn shoe. Every time you come out here, I tell you to tie your shoe.
I said I'm not getting those. You need to.
Please place item. No.
Okay.
And then he pushed me and pushed me.
Huh?
How many?
Do I tell you stop? Go.
Kifan, next time I say no, that means no. Do you understand?
No. Next time you embarrass me, you're gonna pay for it. Now make me an ice cream right now.
Come on, Jay.
Here we go.
Walking.
Where does this walk? Let's go right here. Full speed. Left hand now, crossover, finish to the right.
Good tough, Jay. Come on.
That mental part of it was huge for me.
I don't know who the hell you think you're talking to.
I'm talking to you. What are you gonna do? What me? I'll get you locked up.
You better get the fuck out of my face now.
No.
Don't look back, go. You all right? Grab. One more.
One of the things we know about Hollywood is that it has a strong affinity for demonizing black male figures that are quote-unquote patriarchal, that require some discipline or some measure of order in their households, especially from families that have young kids that turn out to be extremely successful. We saw this in both of the Jacksons movies, that in both of them, Joe Jackson was seen as someone who was essentially void of virtue. He was beating on the kids all the time, and that the boys essentially didn't like him. And when they grew up to be older and successful, basically the whole point of the movie was that they were free from this domineering father, and it was the love and virtue of the mother that got them through.
Who did this, huh? Who did this?
I didn't do it. God, swear to God. Believe me.
Then who?
If you pay attention, you could see the dilemma. If a young black boy does something wrong, he makes the wrong decision, the whole world will turn on that young boy and say, how dare you do this? And then look at the father and say, where is the father? Why didn't he do his job? But when the father is there and the son sell 150 million records and make perhaps the best Christmas album ever made, in my opinion, they're still saying that the father was there, but he was overbearing, he was domineering, he was void of emotional, whatever you want to call it these days. And the funny part about it is, I thought it was supposed to be about results. Joe Jackson got results. And guess who else got results? Rick Brunson.
I know when to decipher when he's being a coach or when he's being a dad. And when we're on the court, that's coach. I mean, I still call him dad, but he's a coach then. And as soon as we get off the court, I mean, that's obviously my father. Our relationship is very unique. It's interesting how people perceive us, but I wouldn't change anything for the world. My dad being a journeyman in the NBA, us living in South Jersey most of my childhood while he played. So being able to see my dad for the last 4 years consecutively is probably the longest it's ever been. And so I don't take this for granted at all. And I love this relationship and this opportunity, and I don't take it for granted.
I guess you could say this is a tale of two dads, but it's really a tale of one dad, because the young boy acting up over the ice cream, his dad isn't there to be present and telling him that, no, you're not going to get this ice cream because dad says so. And then you look at the dad that's present, and he's doing the opposite of what that boy that's acting up over the ice cream is doing. That young Jalen Brunson was running the hill and running extra laps, and his father was the bad guy in that particular situation. But when you are looking at that situation now and you hear Madison Square Garden yelling MVP to you, do you understand that your father was right? He was the one who understood what you needed to go through to get to where you really wanted to be. And all you could see is, you know what? I just want these ice cream cones. Why can't I have them? And if you ask Daddy Rick Brunson at the time, why am I making this so hard for you? He'd say, in the future, this is going to be your name.
Black men are not the problem in the black community. And I'm tired of seeing this rhetoric. I'm seeing this by black women. I'm seeing this by gay black men and even straight black men. And apparently with all this education that you all claim to have, you don't understand that shaming does not work. It actually does the opposite, right? It actually gets people to engage in more of the behavior that you're telling them that they're wrong for doing. I made a video when we were talking about the old saying, you catch more flies with honey than vinegar. Positive reinforcement actually works. When you are saying, this is the type of black man that we like to see. And also not because he is saying everything you want him to say, right? Not because he is doing he is the prototype of the black man that you imagine in your mind, because I think at the essence of a lot of this is y'all just want to control black men, and black men are not willing to be controlled.
I can't say that I'm the biggest Knicks fan, but it is beautiful to see the young Jalen Brunson win a title on the court that his father lost a title to the same team, by the way, 4-1 in 1999, and essentially complete the circle that started with a young kid who was thinking that his father was probably evil and demanding and asking too much. And why is my father making me do all of this extra stuff when the other kids aren't doing it? And now he hears chants of MVP while other young boys are essentially being told, you can have this ice cream. I said no, but this is the last time. And the young boy not really understanding that if you have a John Starks Game 7 moment in your lifetime, either on a basketball court, on an athletic field, or somewhere off it where you make a large mistake that might change your life, all people are going to remember you for is the biggest goof or gaffe that you made in your life or your biggest success. Because men are seen as people that are doers. If you don't do, if you don't accomplish, you're a loser. And young Jalen understood that lesson very early on from his father. You are here to do. You are here to accomplish. You are here to be successful. If you do not accomplish those things, then people will not see you as anything other than a failure. Point blank, period. And the unfortunate thing is when many young women raise their boys to say, I love you, you can act like a woman, you can get away with your feelings come first, is that when those men go into a world where that world expects performance, their feelings don't matter. And this is where dads being great makes all the difference. When we make dads great again, give dads the authority to raise their boys, their kids, in the way that those men understand they need to perform in the world, you get example after example after example of very successful young children growing into very successful people because of the discipline that comes from a great dad. When we make dads great again, we get great results. But when we make dads distant, we strip dad's authority, when we are concentrating on young boys' feelings and what they are going through emotionally over what they need to be in order to be people that accomplish things, we get a different breed of men, and no one is happy. Watching the Knicks win the title, all I can say is it would really be nice to see not just America, but the world make dads great again. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, comment below. I'll catch you next video. Take care, guys.